The Leleka Foundation is a U.S.-Ukrainian volunteer group and charity fund that has been working since 2014 to provide medical supplies, especially combat medicine, for Ukrainian Army volunteers and emergency medical brigades.
From USA.
And then our volunteer convoy came under fire. This war and its conflict goes far beyond our country. All the items are delivered to the end user, to the specific paramedic, or to the specific military unit. But the main focus, 90% of our supplies, of what I'm in charge of, is items needed during the first critical minutes, after being wounded or at the evacuation stage. Combat application tourniquets to stop bleeding. So the main focus of the Lalaka team and our cooperating partners is to provide combat medicine to military units and combat medics.
Big boxes with kits.
These are the medical supplies which are used for medical support on the battlefield or during evacuation.
It's all everything here. It's kits. There's kits.
These are produced by the very famous American manufacturer, North American Rescue. They're actually provided for the American Army. This is for the soldiers. Backpacks are for combat medics to use them on the battlefield.
We put here everything we have, and the doctor will receive it and then pack everything as he wants. Це не просто рюкзак військового, це рюкзак медика.
This is not just a backpack for the troops. It's a medic's backpack. It has all the organizing elements and these removable units to avoid the doctor losing time while looking for a needed item. These are very good kits. They include a tourniquet, hemostatic dressing, and bandages. We select from the applications we receive, the ones from locations with the fiercest battles, current and future. We have successfully delivered to Kharkiv, Sumy, Ortirka, the southern regions, Kryvyi Rih region, Zaporizhia and its suburbs. In the east to Lugansk region, we transported goods to doctors who are in locations that can only be reached by military. We asked our friends, the military with the nearby deployment, to deliver the items. There's no post office there now. A civilian driver, such as a volunteer, cannot get there. Only the military could take supplies there, and we arranged that. It took just 3 days for these items to get from Lviv to the Luhansk region and were delivered to the doctors. In fact, it's the most effective. It's just a private volunteer transportation. Here you see different items. We see that this red is clearly not military. These black bags are most likely, these are organizers for cars to hang on the seat. Our people who have been helping the army both abroad and in Ukraine since 2014 know how to protect their deliveries from the problems and losses. We haven't had any issues yet with supplies procured by the Lalaka team. We haven't faced any issues of missing goods on the way to the final destinations. One convoy came under fire. Some volunteers died. Supplies burned.
This is also from USA, but it's only for hospitals. Це те, що поїде в цивільні лікарні.
This will be delivered to civilian hospitals. It's just what it comes to us like. You know, huge boxes, mostly from Europe, in bulk and bulk and bulk. We sort everything. Pulse oximeter, anesthesiology. This is for intubation.
This is for hospitals.
Where are the hospitals that you send it?
For example, it's Odessa region, Sumy, Dnipro, Zaporizhia region. We are trying to find some hospitals not in big cities, but in small cities or in regions which are surrounded by enemy troops. Коли, наприклад, до нас ідуть пенсіонери,
When, for example, retirees, old people come to us and bring us $5, $10 from their pension, and they apologize that they can only give so little. The final result? All these opportunities are created when an elderly lady brings $5 or $10 from her pension and a businessman who is willing to buy something or donate tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's the same collective result, and in fact, we all share the same goal. In 1939, Europe thought that Hitler would not go further and would be satisfied with the occupation of Poland and the Sudetenland. They were wrong. We should understand that all this is an absolute repetition of history, and they will not stop here. They will not be satisfied only with the occupation of Ukraine. I would like to ask people all over the world to realize that they are helping not only Ukrainians now, but they are inevitably, in some way, helping themselves.